just getting into this Explorer and already finding weird stuff going on, because it is absolutely no wind at all tonight. I remember getting that name here before, Aldous. He was the one that was playing games with us before. Aldous, are you here with me, my friend? Hey! Hey, Aldous, glad to see you, man. Are you surprised I came back to see you? Alright, my friends, we are back out here in the swamp for another crazy Explorer. I've already heard 2 very loud tree knocks come from the direction that we're going in tonight. We're here at Croom, or the Iron Bridge location. Do some more investigating into this spot. My name is Jay. This is The Journey. Smash that thumbs up and let's get into it. Alright, my friends, real quick before we get into this video, I just want to do a little bit of a debunking from my last video. A ton of you were commenting that you think it was Starlink that I captured in that video, and it made me look into it a little bit more. So I want to share with you guys what I found, and then we'll get into this extremely creepy night out at the Iron Bridge location. As many of us know, Elon Musk has been sending thousands of satellites into low Earth orbit with his company SpaceX. These satellites are called Starlink. They form a giant constellation to encircle the globe, allowing Starlink to provide Wi-Fi internet service anywhere in the world. After getting into low Earth orbit, the satellites are released and begin to unfold their solar panels and arrays. This is when the light catches the solar panels and become more visible to us on Earth as dots or dashes. According to space.com, the Starlink satellites are easiest to see a day or 2 after their launch. Then they become progressively harder to spot as they climb to 342 miles. On SpaceX's website, we can see the 2023 launches for Starlink. The 2 that I would like to concentrate on are Starlink 5-5 on March 24th, 2023, and Starlink 5-10, March 29th, 2023. Now, the reason that I chose these dates are because this picture is actually taken March 27th, 2023, which is exactly 3 days after the launch on March 24th and 2 days before the March 29th launch, meaning it's very doubtful that this was Starlink. The last thing I noticed is when you see a known Starlink picture next to the anomaly I captured, there's a bright white line that connects the dots in my picture and not in the Starlink picture, which brings me to what I actually think it is. Airplanes, much like boats, have position lights on them. The red light is always on the left and the green is always on the right. As this simple diagram shows, if I'm standing here taking pictures to the north and an airline flies southeast, I would never see the red light. I would only see the green side. And at night they would have their anti-collision lights on, which are bright strobe lights from the wingtips. They would blink about 2 times a second. So if the picture was taken over 8 seconds, it would explain the 13 dots. If they had their landing lights on, this would explain the bright white line that you see in between the dots. So after looking even deeper into this, I believe I've discovered the answer to the mystery of the UFO that I caught that night. Is nothing more than an airplane flying southeast with its landing lights and anti-collision strobe lights on. But as always, I leave it up to you to say what you think it is. Now let's get into this creepy video. Alright, my friends, for those of you who are new to the channel or just don't remember, this Iron Bridge location, or Croom, there was a ghost town here that was by the name of Croom, and then at one point they built an iron bridge that went across the river here. Pemberton Ferry was a ferry that used to bring people across the river before the bridge was built. That's on the other side of the river. And then there's some train bridges, and actually the water level is so low right now you can still see where they cut the posts for the train bridges. You can see those now. But I've been dying to get back out here ever since I got the OLIGHT flashlight, so we can actually see a lot more. If anybody's interested in getting one, It's no longer 30% off, but I can still get you 10% off with the promo code TJTD10 and use the link in the pinned comment. That'll get you 10% off of this amazing versatile flashlight. So yeah, the water level's down so low right now you can actually see the other purling that's usually underwater. And then over across the way you can still see there's one that's still there, and then you can kind of see some of the posts, and there's the other one. I don't know what that was. Oh man. I went down closer to this side to try to get a closer shot of that, and something big just jumped out there. Alright, so real quick before we get much further into this, I just walked by and noticed that these were in bloom, and I wanted to point these out. They're spider plants. They're air plants that grow on trees. A lot of times people think that they actually are killing the tree, and they're not. They're just attached to the tree, and they'll fill in areas where trees were already sick and lost limbs or lost trees or bare branch areas. But they're actually kind of pretty when they flower. Most people only ever see them as the ugly spider plant that they never actually see the flowers or the blooms on them. But I can actually see a couple of blooms here, so I wanted to show you guys real quick before we got into this. So most people only ever see this that looks kind of like grass growing in your trees. It's nothing special to look at, but when they do bloom, they have a kind of cool little like purple flower with the, you can see the pollen on the end there. And some of these that are down in the Everglades actually have even prettier flowers, but they're in the same family as bromeliads, as orchids. Same idea, orchids grow in trees, but they're not actually attached to trees. I don't know what that was. I heard something behind me and it scared me a little bit and I misspoke, but they are attached to trees, but they're not growing into the tree. They're not inside the bark. But enough about flowers. Let's get into this spooky stuff. How do I always look at that? Why is that? Why is that moving? There's no breeze. There must be like, I mean, you can see by these others, there's no breeze. That is weird. Just getting into this Explorer and already finding weird stuff going on, because it is absolutely no wind at all tonight. The heck was that? That's not moving over there anymore, and it's ice cold around me. Something just moved right next to me right here. Holy crap. Aldous, is this you? I remember getting that name here before, Aldous. He was the one that was playing games with us before. Wow. That's freaky. And that's not moving over there anymore. If there's someone here with me, can you make a noise? I believe when I was here before, you said that you can knock. Okay. I've only made it about 30 feet in, and I'm already creeped out. It keeps feeling like somebody keeps walking up behind me. When I was over there looking at that frond moving, I swear something moved right next to me. I have no idea what that was. There's no animal there. And I keep getting almost getting goosebumps, but then it goes away. Like they realize they're getting too close and I'm starting to realize they're there or something. Pretty weird. Yeah, I was getting drawn over to this spot and it is ice cold over here. Holy smokes. Holy smokes. Let me see if I can get any K2 readings over here because it is ice cold. Aldous, are you here with me, my friend? Hey. Hey, Aldous, glad to see you, man. Holy smokes. Are you trying to warn me of something? Yes? Can you back away from that meter for me? Back away just a little bit. There you go. Okay. Aldous, am I in danger tonight? Are you trying to warn me to leave? Or are you just playing games? Holy crap. I know the light's up a little bit. But that was... As soon as I said that name, it's ice cold around me again. Aldous, are there more than one of you here with me? Just saw something white out of the corner of my eye right there. Okay. Is this where something bad happened to you? Yes? Is this where you died? Are you trapped here, Aldous? You just like staying here? Yeah? Holy smokes. Okay, I'm going to turn this down all... Ooh, I don't know about all the way. Do you want me to turn that device on to talk to you again? No? Do you not like talking? Are you telling me I should leave? Can you light this up to red if you're bleh. Can you light this up to red if you want me to leave? Am I not safe here? I should leave? I just heard a knock or some noise back there. Could have been something hitting. Do you want me to stay and play games with you? So you want me to leave? You're giving me real mixed signals here, bud. Aldous. Okay. That was insane. I still have like crazy goosebumps around myself too. And I'm at the spot. Make sure there's no snakes on the ground. I don't know if y'all remember, this spot had water in it the last time we were here. And it's completely empty now. But this was the same spot. I think I was in that same spot coming around that corner right there the first time I met the person Aldous. I got the name Aldous. I was getting the same kind of really strong K2 readings right there. I wonder what it is about this spot. He said that he's not stuck here, which would make me feel like he's wanting to stay here. I don't know. I think this might be a good place to run the Necrophonic app. Let me find like a level spot that I can set the camera up and run the Necrophonic right here. Hi, Aldous. Aldous, do you remember me? Do you remember my... That's right, Jay. Are you surprised I came back to see you? Did you say go home? I asked you to light that meter up if I was in danger and you didn't do it. Am I safe here? Goodbye. You said you weren't stuck here. There's nothing keeping you here? Did you want to stay? How many others are here with us tonight? Jeff? That's my dad's name. Leave? What's the name of the person telling me to leave? What are you laughing about? That you talk too fast for me to understand? Is someone here named Jeff? How many people did you say are here tonight? Five, 8? Why do you want me to leave? Is there someone named Mike here tonight? Yes? Mike. When we spoke last time, you kept saying Legion. What did you mean by that? Are you and John related? It's your kid? Can you tell me how many people died on this river? About 100? I have some other questions that maybe you can help me with. Is that okay? This is kind of a silly question. Can you tell me how many fingers I'm holding up? 3. That's right. Thank you so much. Do you need help? No? As clearly as you can, if you need help, say yes. No? Is there somebody coming? Do you like this color? What color is this? Can you tell me what color my flashlight is? Red? What about this color? Do you like this color? Yes? Listen. Jay. Okay, well, I will leave you all alone. If you don't need my help, I appreciate you answering the questions. Is that you all leaving? Okay. I just heard stuff moving all around me. Thank you again. Goodbye. This is really strange. That's definitely a piece of cypress board, like from a house or something. I mean, that's 100% made wood. Like, worked wood. That's not in any way natural. I wonder what that came off of or where it came from. Aldous, thank you so much for making yourself known and talking with me. I will come back and visit, I promise. But you gotta stay here. I don't give you permission to come with me, okay? Be really cool if you'd knock on a tree to let me know you understood me. Okay. One last thing. A few of you asked me in the last video what a spike does. When it comes to orchids, this green stem that you see coming out of the plant that the flowers are on is referred to as the spike or a flower spike. Basically, it looks like a spike when it starts growing, so that's the name it got. But I wanted to also show you guys the Gale Nagasaki started opening, so I wanted to share these because I absolutely love this encyclia. Alright my friends, that's going to do it for me tonight. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to smash that thumbs up on your way out. Just for me not getting lost in the swamp again tonight. And if you haven't already, Don't forget to subscribe, tap that bell to get all notifications, even though YouTube says that they'll probably only send you a few, but it helps anyway. So, and also if you want to get some Journey merch and help support the Journey even more, don't forget to check out the journeyisthedestination.shop for all your Journey merch needs. Always adding new stuff, so be sure to keep checking it out. And like I said, if you'd like to get your own Marauder Mini, there'll be a link in the pinned comment and also the description. And we'll see you next time, my friends. Much love.